Today I'm going to explain to you in more detail that you are literally in a dream right now, or that you are dreaming the experience of your current reality right now. And what this means is that your current reality does not exist outside of you, the dreamer. And since it's a dream, and you are the dreamer or the reality of your dream, you can change it relative to yourself, or you can suggest a change of your dream and produce corresponding changes in your so-called outer reality, which is nothing more but simply your dream. Also, in this video, I'm going to quote some of Neville Goddard's lectures, in which he goes into a detail on how to exactly focus your consciousness on another level or any reality and make it real and objective to yourself, or shift there. So let's get into it. So you are literally in a dream right now. And although your current reality and everyone in it seems to exist outside of you, they are all contained within you, the dreamer of your current experience, which is your awareness. But you don't know it because the dreamer is not your physical self or your body, but that which is dreaming itself to be your body, or observing your body in various realities or sections of the dream. So essentially, the dreamer is the invisible you, your awareness, dreaming the experience of being the visible you, or your body in your current reality. So it is your awareness which allows you to experience or perceive any reality as real and objective to you when it merges with that reality. And since for any experience to be experienced, you need an awareness of that experience, if you change that experience in your awareness, or if you shift your awareness to another experience or to another reality, then that experience must change, or you must experience another reality. So the key to shifting realities or changing your current dream is to change your current experience in your awareness. Awakening in the morning, you think you had a wonderful dream last night. Yet while you were dreaming, the experience was a reality. Awake, the dream becomes subjective. Why? Because you have once more merged with this section of time. While you are experiencing the dream, it is objective and real. A man can merge with the section of that which is past or future relative to this moment, and actually experience that experience. It's all there. He doesn't realize he is now merged with a dream. He hasn't the slightest idea that this is a dream. He wakes in the morning and says, I had the most wonderful dream last night. While he was dreaming, it was to him a reality. He wakes and he reflects, and it isn't real. It's subjective, and this is real. He doesn't realize he is now once more merged in this section of time. And so his dream is simply something that is subjective and unreal. While he was experiencing the dream, it was objective and real. Neville Goddard. So right now your awareness is merged with your current section of your dream, and therefore your current reality feels objective and real to you. But when you go to sleep at night and your awareness leaves your current reality and merges with another reality in your dream, the reality in your dream becomes objective and real to you, while your current reality becomes subjective to you. So what this means is that your awareness is what makes you perceive or experience any reality as real and objective to you when it merges with that reality. So it is your consciousness or your awareness which is experiencing your current reality right now, and not your outer self or your physical body. Your body cannot experience anything without an awareness of experiencing it. So your true self is the observer of your body and not your body. And thus, it's not your body or your outer self who is experiencing everything, but rather it is your consciousness who is seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, or feeling your current reality right now. In Him we live and move and have our being. Acts 17:28. So who is He? He is your awareness of being or your consciousness and that which is God. So your every experience is the experience in your consciousness or in Him. So for example, when you are dreaming at night, your body remains on the bed. It doesn't move anywhere or see, hear, taste, touch, or smell anything while you are sleeping or dreaming at night. So how is it that your body remains on the bed with your senses suspended, yet you can feel yourself inside another reality, in another body, moving just as real as the one you left on the bed? So where is the experience taking place? Or who is inside the reality in your dream, experiencing everything, including the movement? It is your awareness of being in that reality which allows you to perceive or experience that reality and the body in that reality as real and objective to you. But when your awareness or your consciousness leaves that section of your dream or that reality in your dream, that reality fades away and you are back on your bed in your current reality. So who is having the experience in your dream reality or while you are dreaming at night and your current reality? And why does the experience in your dream reality feel just as real as your current experience or your current reality? It is your consciousness or the dreamer in you who is having the experience or is dreaming the experience of being your body in different realities. And therefore consciousness is the only reality which gives the reality to any state or reality. You do not move in waking any more than you move on your bed in sleep. It is all a movement of mind. The intensity is determined by the strength of the vortex you create, which is just like a whirlwind with a center of perfect stillness. You only believe that you are moving when you are awake, as you think you move in sleep. Neville Goddard. So you don't physically move anywhere. You only think that you are moving while awake as you think you move on your bed in sleep. Your body remains on the bed. It doesn't move anywhere. Yet you feel like you are moving in your body, in your dream. It is all a movement of your awareness. So it is your awareness or consciousness which is moving places. Try and move somewhere without your awareness of being there. You can't, because you are always aware wherever you are. And see, your awareness of being is God of Scripture. Be still and know I am God. Psalm 46:10. Your I am or your I amness, your awareness of being is God. So when your consciousness merges or enters any particular reality within your dream, including your current reality, that reality or the experience of that reality becomes real and objective to you. And when it leaves that reality, it fades away and becomes subjective or unreal to you. So I say subjectivity and objectivity are wholly determined for the individual by the level on which the individual's consciousness is focused. Here, it's focused here, and this seems so real, meaning your current reality feels so real because your consciousness is currently focused on it. While the experience of your night dream is now subjective, and I recall it as I would a dream. But when it was happening, it was so real as this moment now. That was to me objective, and everything else was subjective. Neville Goddard. So your current reality, including other people in your reality, they all exist within you or your consciousness, which is the dreamer of your dream. And since you are the dreamer, you can modify the dream. To give you an analogy, when you are dreaming at night, you get to meet different people in your dream reality. Some of them you may not even know in your current reality. And everything in your dream, including all these other people, seem to exist outside of you. Yet when you wake up in the morning, where was the experience taking place? It was all taking place within you, the dreamer. So you can never experience or perceive anything or any reality outside of your consciousness. Essentially, you are forever objectifying every reality from within your consciousness. The kingdom of heaven is within you, Luke 17:21. So every reality exists right now in your consciousness. And as your consciousness merges with any particular reality, that reality becomes objective and real to you. So the whole thing is projected in my world on the screen of space. And it seems so real, and yet it's all within me. So the whole thing is taking place now. You and I enter certain sections of the dream. And as we enter it, we animate it. And the part becomes real to us. We only become aware of increasing portions of that which already is. Everything is. I can slip back in time or forward in time, and the past has not ceased to be. It's taking place as it took place, and still takes place when anyone enters that section of time. The year 3000 is, and is taking place when anyone enters it. It's all taking place, and the year 1969 finds us standing on the moon. It always has been so. The whole vast world is, and we are in a dream, dreaming all these lovely dreams and horrible dreams. I've done it unnumbered times. Sit on a chair and suddenly find myself sleeping into what I'm seeing, which reason tells me I should not see. Then I step into the thing that I am seeing, and the world closes behind me. And here I am in a world as real as this, a world that is terrestrial. I am as solid as I am now. I am talking to people and they are solid. They are real. Here I am in an entirely different world, a different section of time, and yet I knew exactly where I was when I started. But there is no way to get back by taking a road. You can't go back by road, because what road would I take tonight if suddenly I stepped into the year 1900? Where would I come back to find myself here if I stepped into the year 2000? You see, all things are taking place now. Neville Goddard. So how do you get back here from the year 2000 or any year or any reality? Or how do you shift between these realities? You move from one reality to another via feeling, because reality is controlled by feeling. In other words, you need to merge your awareness with the reality you desire to experience, and you merge it with that reality via the feeling of that reality. And by feeling, I mean using your five senses to feel that reality or the solidity of that reality. So you want to use your sense of seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, or smelling everything in that reality. That feeling will shift your awareness to that reality, or bring your awareness back to whatever reality you want to experience, and allow you to perceive that reality as objective and real to you. So essentially, the feeling of any reality is what is going to allow you to perceive that reality as objective to you, or objectified on the screen of space. To perceive another, that other must first penetrate your brain. Therefore, he is within you. Cities, mountains, rivers, and streams must first penetrate your brain for you to be aware of them. And at that moment of penetration, they are within you now. Neville Goddard. So what this means is that you cannot perceive or see anyone unless they are within you. So if someone is not within you, you could not see them. And since they are within you, or your awareness, and an awareness is needed to experience anything, by changing the feeling of any experience within you, or by representing anyone the way you want them to show up in your awareness, will change the experience. You penetrate my brain just as I penetrate yours. My apartment is several miles from here. New York City is 3,000 miles away. And the place where I was born is 5,000 miles away. I know they are there, but if I accept the thought of inner penetration, then I believe they are also in my brain. If I desire to visit my island home in Barbados, but do not have the means or the time to go there, I can enter its image in my imagination. I have done it. I do not use this wonder-working power lightly anymore, because I know that after imagining my desire fulfilled, although I may forget it, I will be compelled to experience it in this world of shadows. What is the secret that makes this wonder-working power operate? Feeling. Reality is controlled by feeling. As told us in the 27th chapter of Genesis, the central character in this chapter is the state called Isaac, who has two sons, Esau and Jacob. Esau is clothed in objective reality, while Jacob wears subjective reality as longings, wishes, and desires. When Jacob disguised himself as an objective fact, Isaac said, "Come near that I may feel you to determine whether you are Esau or not." And when he asked, "Are you really Esau?" Jacob answered, "I am." Put yourself into a subjective state. Then feel the objectivity of the state by giving it sensory vividness and tones of reality. Then deceive yourself into believing that the image into which you have entered is now objectively real. Do that, and you have entered the state called Isaac. And we are told that when Isaac once more saw his objective world, Esau returned and Jacob disappeared. Then he realized that he had been self-deceived, but could not take back the blessing given to the subjective state. Although your objective world denies the reality of what you have done in your imagination, that which you have subjectively assumed is on its way to supplant your objective world and become your Isa. You see, in life you are playing the part of Isaac with your two sons, Esau, your objective world, and Jacob, your subjective one. Your subjective world may seem to be clothed in unreality, but when you enter into its image in your imagination and clothe that image with feeling, your subjective desire takes on the tones of reality. This is how I do it. When I close my eyes, this world is shut out, and I, like Isaac, am blind to the outer world. Then I feel myself into the state of my desire. With my inner eye, I see it all around me. I sense its solidity, and when my five senses are awakened, I have the feeling of relief, knowing it is accomplished. When I open my physical eyes, Isa, my physical world, returns and tries to persuade me that what I did was unreal. But having done it time and time again, I know that my desire is moving towards its objective fulfillment.